"Ma'am, don't get in the car." Those desperate words shouted by a janitor outside a skyscraper changed everything. Within minutes, a routine workday turned into a high-stakes race involving corporate secrets, hidden medical experiments, and a father's desperate attempt to save his little girl. What happened next shocked not just a company, but an entire nation. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to Blackish Focus. Here, we share true, emotional, and motivational stories that remind us of courage, dignity, and resilience. It was an ordinary chilly afternoon at Langford Tower when Ava Langford, the CEO herself, reached for the door handle of her sleek black sedan. Just as she did, a man in a gray janitor's uniform, Liam Brooks, shouted at her not to get in. At first, security moved to tackle him, thinking he was dangerous. Ava froze. Something about the terror in his voice didn't sound like madness, it sounded like warning. Within minutes, the street was blocked off, sirens screamed, and a bomb squad was deployed. Liam was cuffed and accused of causing panic, but Ava noticed something in his words, something too precise to ignore. He whispered the name of a rare illness, neurosynaptic decay syndrome. The illness was something Ava had kept hidden deep within her family, tied to her brother Kellen. This janitor shouldn't have known it at all. Yet he did. That truth shifted everything. Instead of pressing charges, Ava ordered Liam brought to her 50th floor boardroom. Under questioning, he revealed his daughter Maya had been diagnosed with the same rare disease. He discovered shredded documents in the Langford building that suggested not a cure, but dangerous experiments disguised as treatments. Ava's world spun. Could her trusted medical chief, Dr. Alastair Finch, have been lying all along? Liam's desperation wasn't sabotage, it was survival. He begged only one thing: protection for his daughter. Ava realized she needed him, not as a janitor, but as the only man willing to risk everything to uncover the truth. Ava launched an internal search. Within hours, her worst fears were confirmed. Finch was secretly funneling money through shell companies and working with a disgraced scientist, Dr. Corbin Vance, known for falsifying medical data. Their plan? Cover up failed experiments and dispose of patients quietly when they became inconvenient. Liam's shredded papers weren't trash, they were fragments of evidence that could expose it all. And if Finch realized he'd been discovered, Ava's brother Kellen, already hidden in a lab, could be eliminated to erase proof of their crimes. Together with her head of security, Marcus Graves, Ava formed a plan. Liam used his knowledge of the building's hidden systems, conduits, drains, ventilation shafts, routes only a janitor would know. He became their guide through the underbelly of her own empire. At 2 a.m., they crawled through chemical drains and service shafts to reach the hidden labs. Liam's skills, born of years cleaning unseen spaces, turned into lifelines. He spotted mercenaries moving biohazard crates, realized the logs were faked, and identified a hidden service bay where Kellen was likely being kept. Every moment was life or death. Liam discovered a secret 4-bag pumping poison into Kellen's veins. With seconds to spare, Ava ripped it free, stabilizing her brother. Alarms blared. Security forces stormed the lab. Graves held the door against waves of mercenaries, sacrificing himself so Ava, Liam, and Kellen could escape. His stand became legendary. The door held. With Finch and Vance captured, Ava and Liam barreled through a loading bay, stole a truck, and smashed their way out just as federal helicopters descended. They handed over evidence and Kellen to emergency medics. For Ava, the fight wasn't just about saving her brother. It was about dismantling corruption in her company. Out of this chaos was born the Langford Brooks Foundation, co-signed by Ava and Liam. Its mission: fund transparent, ethical research for NDS and other rare diseases. Liam wasn't a janitor anymore. He became the voice of patients, families, and children like his daughter Maya. The foundation ran on principles of transparency, safety, and equity. Every dataset was made public, every trial approved by independent review boards, every family given support. It was science rebuilt not on greed, but on honesty. Dr. Finch faced federal charges for fraud, conspiracy, and human experimentation. Vance, seeking leniency, confessed in detail. In court, Liam testified, not as a scientist, but as a father. His words were simple: "I saw something wrong. I spoke because someone could die." That honesty cut through all the legal jargon. Meanwhile, Maya received treatment as patient number 2 in the Foundation's trial. Slowly, her tremors eased. Her drawings grew steadier. She even named a star Sunshine after her late mother, saying, "Even little stars can help someone find home." Kellen too began walking again with less need for a cane. Both were proof that real science, guided by transparency and compassion, could change lives. This story began with a janitor's desperate shout, "Don't get in the car," and ended with a foundation that gave hope to families worldwide. It reminds us that sometimes the people we overlook hold the greatest truths. That courage isn't about status or wealth, it's about daring to stand guard at the gates of justice. If Liam's story moved you, remember this: one voice can stop disaster, one act of courage can save lives, and one choice to do what's right can change the future. Like this video if it inspired you. Share your thoughts in the comments. What part of Liam's story touched you most? And don't forget to subscribe to Blackish Focus for more emotional, motivational, and true stories.